Hi everybody, welcome. This is Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess, Master of the Four Elements, brought back to restore balance to the unbalanced ones tuning in. So this is a general collective reading basically of what Spirit wants you to know throughout these double retrogrades, Pluto and Mercury. So non-sign specific, this is for everyone if it resonates. So we're going to get started on basically what Spirit wants you to know. Hey James Jameson, 421. All right, collective. Let's see what you need to know. Okay. Perseverance. Off rip. First card. So of course you know what perseverance, that's talking about never giving up, always following through with what your goals are. I feel like it's trying to just tell you not to give up, even though it is throwing things your way. But you know, the point of retrograde is to also reflect on certain things, and depending on your signs and your sign placements and your karmic debts, it's just really the time to just review so you can move forward, learn from the past, and then be candid. I feel like you need to be thoroughly honest. Be honest with yourself, be honest with people around you. Sometimes you may be brutally honest, but it does call for, you know, you have to be truthful. If you're not truthful to yourself, you won't be truthful to others, and then you're going to get miscommunications from the universe, because the universe, it communicates through the real you, not the ego you put out to the world that's supposed to be deemed acceptable. Hey Miss VV87 and Wendy Love. And then we have empowerment. I feel like because of mainly Pluto retrograde, you're going to be very much empowered by the transformation that you're going through and that you have to reflect on and what's coming your way. So I feel like whatever you're going through is really meant to empower you. So learn to transmute these hardships that you feel like you're going through into, you know, lessons. Find the beauty in it, because pain can have beautiful lessons if you pay attention. If you pay attention, you know? So let's see. For my Kali deck. 2 cards and bottom of the deck, please. Okay. That's a lot. Appreciate all the hearts, the love, guys. Alright, we have Kali Kalmasa Nasini. Guhya Kali, I'll put it in numerical order, make it easy, and Lalita Tripura Sundari, or Sundari. And since really this is a deck that doesn't really speak too much for itself, I guess if you learn the Hindu language and culture, which I am practicing as I go on, but let's see. So we're going to go in numerical order with this one right here. So we have, with luminous grace, she plays her ways into our hearts, softening hardness and despair, awakening the remembrance of light, love, and of joy. No matter what you have experienced, your heart shall be cleansed and released from ugliness, sorrow, and pain. Negative karmic legacies will be cleared away. Our divine sister goddess invites you to recognize her golden restorative beauty shining within your heart. Cultivate that which is worthy of such beauty, for this is your essential nature. Gracefully release with all dignity. So I feel like with this is about cleansing and purging things that no longer serve you. And that's also, you know, the purpose of Pluto. It's about creation, destruction, and things that no longer serve, so you can create anew and build something better. So I feel like you guys are going through a cleansing, a purging right now, whether it's through your emotions, your heart space, of what brought you to this moment. But, you know, it's still telling you not to give up on your hopes, your dreams, and your goals and your life path. Because you're going to be stripped away. You're going to have much more freedom than you realize, whether you guys see it or not. But sometimes you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But there is a purpose for, you know, which is retrograde, what you guys are going through, and you're going through a lot of releasing. Ooh. All right, next, our Divine Mother, who knows all with every answer and every mystery within our power to disclose, provides knowledge at the right time in the best way. So things will come in divine timing. You're going to see why things had to happen. You may not see it right now, but nothing makes sense at first. But that's part of the journey. You're going to figure out how it's going to play out. And then an answer to your question shall be provided. Do not immediately dismiss intuitions that are unexpected or lead to the unknown territory. See, I just channeled that without even reading the next part, which is crazy. But it be like that sometimes. It says, rest and reflect upon your insights, allowing your wisdom rather than a reaction to distill their usefulness and value. An entirely new perspective about a matter of importance is awakening. A secret shall be revealed, and all you need to know will be given to you. So whatever that's been unknown to you, whatever you've been asking clarity on, or things from the universe to reveal to you, is going to be revealed very soon. Everybody's story is different, mind you, because this is collective. So keep in mind, whatever you've been asking or asking the answers you wanted the universe to provide for you, it's going to be coming very soon, shortly. And then... So you guys are going to get the answers. Just keep doing what you're doing and what you're supposed to be doing. And it's going to come when you least expect it, the answers that you've been wanting. So don't focus your energy too much. Focus on, at the present moment, what's required of you. All right here. She devours darkness with her endless hunger for light, peace, and redemption. She reaches the deepest places in the darkest spaces, relentless in her pursuit of the lost and despairing. No soul shall be ever forgotten, abandoned, or betrayed by her. Those that believe in their own guilt, their sin, their shame, evoke her mighty tenderness, and she feasts upon the darkness that threatens to consume them, alleviating the weight of their suffering, allowing their hearts to become light and free. So if you guys have been succumbed through darkness, feeling a lot of shame and guilt and despair and like you're not worthy, I feel like that's going to be eaten away. You're going to start being more in your power and seeing that light at the tunnel very soon. Even if you feel like you're at your lowest and you're at your worst, that's bound to transform very soon, dramatically and quickly. And that's what's going to lead to your empowerment. You're going to know who you are and what you're capable of and what you're worthy of. But you do have to surrender. You do have to surrender. Surrender those old ways, those ways of thinking. Because if you guys feel these ways about yourself, just know that that's just a point of view. It doesn't mean it's true. It does not mean it's true, and you don't have to make it true. Hey, Alfonda. All right, for those wanting a reading, I think I'm gonna do a TikTok live reading. I'm gonna do a TikTok live reading after this. So if you guys want to stay tuned after that for paid personals, you can stay tuned and keep your notifications on. But this is just the collective for Pluto and Mercury retrograde. Ooh. Alright, 3 cards wanted to come out. So Saraswati, goddess of wisdom and healing. Sri Vishnu. And I'll just use this as the bottom of the deck. Or, you know, never mind. Sri Rama and Parvati. Goddess of love and fertility. Sri Vishnu, maintainer of the universe. Sri Rama, king of Dharma. Alright. Okay, so Parvati, This is, well, when it comes to love, if it's a love situation for you guys, you should discuss and reconsider a marriage arranged by family if it's causing you distress or suffering. So don't stay in any false relationships or forced relationships. And if it's about like your abundance, it's like denial of your own needs before the care of others may be needed in present. Accept it for the present time. For more abundance are coming soon. I feel like you guys really are selfless. I have a collective that's very selfless. If it's towards your work and finances, a time of having to spend more money is coming. It may be needed at present at your business, but be sure you support your workmates as required. So if you guys are business owners, make sure you have enough and make sure you prioritize your finances. If it's about school, persevere. You are, and this was from the Ganesha deck, and Ganesha's right here. It says relationships with difficult family members. No. It says eventually you will succeed in your studies and pass your examinations, but you, of course, hard work. And in the future, it says in the long run, your health concerns will improve, relationship difficulties with family members will mend, and your past hard work will help you succeed in the future. So whatever you guys are going through, if it's a family life, I see that it's a family situation for some of you. And family's just a tough subject in your life. And this is where you need to maybe establish boundaries and trust that as you work hard, you are going to get the things that you are wanting and needing, but you have to trust the process. It is going to require a lot from you, but there is light at the end of the tunnel for that. So don't overstress yourself. Don't overthink it. It's going to get better. All right, Saraswati. And she's also goddess of the arts and creativity. If it's dealing with love, it says allow time, meditation, and love to solve any present or past difficulties. Choose carefully and wisely, and as you're gentle with yourself, be mindful of people that could take advantage of you. When it comes to your abundance, it says sufficient funds will be available for any project involving study or work. So money is coming. Work or business life, it says your future successes with some big positive changes are happening soon. Consider an internal arrangement with your business. And if it's like you guys in school, look inwards calmly in knowledge, and and the knowledge you need will be there. Testing times, you will enjoy success in your studies and your examinations, and towards the future, more joy and success will come to you, and healing will be on its way. So healing is coming, abundance is coming right after this, because I'm doing this numerically. So, and this is a deck that really doesn't speak too much for itself, so I need the book. But thank you guys for bearing with me. And for Sri Rama, if it comes to love, there may be a test of your faith in your partner. If you guys are in relationships, if you guys are going through trials right now, trust that it's important to continue, but remember, forgiveness is also a virtue. This is for in a relationship or maybe marriage, not a situationship. Situationships are filled with mixed signals and nothing makes sense. And then we have abundance. All your daily needs will be provided for. Clear your own energy and space of darkness and invoke Lakshmi to receive abundance that you desire. So work with Lakshmi. I also have the Hindi Sanskrit Lakshmi on my receiving hand, but I'm left-handed, so I give from my receiving hand. And then we have work in business. Some people may be deliberately causing your business difficulties, so request divine intervention to dispel this. Use Rama Raja or democratic righteousness. So you may be having people sabotaging your business. If you guys are business owners or trying to work with some people and trying to co-create something great and higher than yourself and for yourself, be careful of people that might try to sabotage it. And if it's education, continue your studies and enjoy the success of your assignments and exams. And towards the future, you will overcome the most present challenges and your family will be safe and well. So again, family coming up twice. So you guys might have family concerns, but it's soon to resolve. But a lot of usually our internal conflicts, it starts from the home life, because that's what created it and that's how it makes us project and see the world. So I feel like there's going to be some family issues resolved, generational curses being resolved, and there's going to be some healing at play. by establishing and asserting yourself as well. And then Sri Vishnu, if it's about love, a beautiful permanent relationship is possible. Spiritual love is important. So make sure you set the grounds of spirituality. No matter what you believe in, you guys have to have that common cause. And you know how people say God first or spirituality first, things like that. Make sure this person is also aligned with who they are and their dharma, which is their duty and their purpose to the world. And you know, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. So make sure you guys have that spiritual foundation and that understanding of one another to take you guys to greater heights, because relationships, they're supposed to amplify the better versions of you, but we do go through lessons where, you know, it brings out the worst in order for us to see the best and be the best. And with our abundance, if you live a good dharma, great financial abundance may pass you by, but no, you will always have enough for your needs. Spiritual abundance will be yours. So everything is always co-creating with spirit in the ethers, in the 5D, so it can come into the 3D. So if you guys feel like you aren't getting what you deserve, you're getting something much bigger, and sometimes what you're asking for requires great preparation. And because it is in abundance, in a big load, it takes time for a big load to ship its way to you. If it's about work or your business, your honesty will be rewarded and your business will flourish. Your work for another may become more difficult. You may need to reconsider your employment. So if work right now, if you're working for somebody, might be hard right now, just know, be honest. Again, be candid was right here in the Ganesha deck. Be truthful. Be truthful about where you are, where your needs are, what you're requiring. But I feel like if you guys are working for yourself, you are going to flourish. But as long as you keep your integrity, you'll always be rewarded. And if it's about studies, it says you can do everything to complete your studies and your examinations. You're going to be fine. And towards the future, it says you will have an exciting future, but it will always require much work and effort. So this is always about hard work. And that's why the first card that came out in the Ganesha deck was perseverance. You will persevere. You will succeed. It's always destined for you to succeed, but you cannot give up. I know it can be hard at times. If you need to cry, let it out. Let it be. Release it. But I do see that a lot of good things are on its way to you, but you have to let it come. And you have to be patient. You have to take your time with it. If you're not patient with yourself and not gentle with yourself, you're only going to cause yourself more stress and anxiety that you really don't need. Appreciate all the likes, the loves, guys. Thank you, thank you. And if you feel like I'm the reader for you, hit that follow. And I will do a paid live after this. We have a win-win outcome is in forecast. Full moon in Libra. So energy of Libra, and this is usually around Aries season. I feel like no matter what decision you make, you're going to win regardless. Full moon in Pisces, usually in Virgo season. But we have a balance of spirituality and practicality. So sometimes I feel like sometimes you guys need to have a balance between, yes, be present in the 3D, but also keep in touch with the 5D, with your spirit guides and everything like that. Just keep in touch and keep a fine balance, because things in the 3D are not always reality. You don't know what's being co-created in the 5Ds, in the ethers to come your way, because it's not everything. It's not the bigger picture. And then look, new moon in Cancer. This is Cancer season. You and your loved ones are safe. So maybe around Cancer season, you might see some changes. But it's saying that your home life, your family life, it's safe. It's safe. And you guys are going to be real okay. So don't overthink it. Don't be such a worrywart, y'all. Don't be such a worrywart. Okay. Divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. So I feel like you guys may have to deal with detachment, or you're gonna have to learn how to healthily detach, because attachment is the root of all suffering. Because, you know, we're gonna be on this planet for X amount of time, and, you know, The point is to do everything with love, no expected outcomes. Just give things a try. Give things a try and don't give up on what you're trying to do. Expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. So yeah, you guys are very much in your ego because you're still so attached to the 3D. When this 3D life is not forever. That's why you got to balance out the spirituality and practicality. And don't overcomplicate it. It's very simple. Then we have inner power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. So I feel like this is the time for you to really go within, especially in your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is about your willpower, your confidence. But it's usually blocked by shame. Maybe you feel like sometimes you're not good enough, or you're scared, or you feel like you're going to fail, but you don't even know until you try. And success happens through a series of failures. Van Gogh said it. And really, it's just you're being realigned, you're being redirected. So every no that you get, it's like, see, I'm going on a straight path, and it says, no, not here, but you still keep going. And it's like, okay, no, not here. Like, it's not linear. No path is like a straight line. Nobody gets it right on the first try. You just have to really keep going. That is like the main calling for this reading. And this will be on my YouTube, guys. So don't worry if you guys are just now tuning in. This will be on my YouTube. All right, wings. You never needed those wings to fly. This comes out a lot. But I feel like you guys need to realize that you've always had the power within you to persevere, to move forward, and to make whatever you want happen. You don't need certain wings, or you don't need things of the material world to help you strive. They're there to assist, but you need to know that you always had the inner power to do things. And we have Phoenix. How's that for your happily ever after? So I feel like, because also with this Pluto retrograde, this is about transformation. You're recreating, you're coming up from the ashes. You always have to be destroyed. And then flower, be honest with yourself. And boom, candid again. Be candid. You guys have to be real with yourself. If you're not real with yourself, you're not going to be real with others. And you're always going to get miscommunications from the universe, because you're not operating from what you truly desire and what you truly deserve. You're operating off how the world thinks you should be. And if you don't operate from your own power, you're going to be lost and hit with hella confusion throughout. All right, let's see what habits you need to implement into your life. Challenge. You can't be afraid of challenges. And I was just playing with one of my friends with chess today. It was very short-lived, but me and him ended up going into a conversation. But challenges. Don't be afraid to take on these challenges. There's nothing that you cannot overcome. And shadows. So yeah, you guys are needing to work things out with your shadow side, your shadow self, for sure. If you don't, it's gonna make you make the worst decisions. Well, not the worst decisions, but it's gonna hinder you from your path for a bit. But that's why your shadow side needs some balance too. But your shadow is there to protect you. But you know, if you stay in a protected state, you're not gonna want to leave your comfort zone and unplug. So you guys are needing to detach, maybe from media. Maybe you guys need to go through a fast, a social media fast, electronic fast, or whatever you do too much of, and just go with nature. Because you get rewarded when you give up something for a little bit and don't engage in certain things and put your focus towards your purpose or things to help better you. So fasting can be beneficial. Let's see how your angels, gods, and goddesses are guiding you. Angel of communication. So yeah, real big on communication. You guys really need to communicate. Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. Hence, the second card that came out was Be Candid. Be candid. Be real. Be honest. We have Angel of Joyfulness. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. And you see these butterfly wings behind her. You guys are about to take off. And bottom of the deck, Angel of Pleasure. Take pleasure in the things that you do. Play for pleasure. Have fun. Although, yes, we are adults. We have responsibilities. It's okay to have fun. Ooh. I guess it's telling me to use this deck next. Sheesh. But yeah, have fun with whatever you're trying to pursue. It's okay to learn something new, be a beginner at something new. Have fun. Make things fun. Whew. Okay, I think I'm being told to use this deck. This is my Note to Self from the Highest Self. You can find this in my Etsy shop. For sure. Let's see what your highest self is wanting to say to you. Practice what you preach. So a lot of times I do realize with people, they'll talk a good game about mental health or spirituality or practicality and living this kind of life, but they don't exercise what they say. And you know, they're kind of a hard person to follow. They're not consistent. You know how people can say influential things, but you know, they're not practicing it. Not to say that they need to be perfect, but you know, a lot of times people aren't consistent. It's the incongruence. Then we have, it's okay to treat yourself every once in a while. So don't be ashamed to treat yourself. I feel like you guys put a lot of things before yourself, and it's okay to enjoy things, to smell the roses. And bottom of the deck, forgiveness does not weaken your spiritual power. So you don't have to forget anything. But of course, forgiving is always for you. It's giving yourself the freedom to not be upset or to have tension and to have triggers when you see something or somebody. It's just letting it go because you deserve to be happy and to live a happy life. Then we have my brutally honest messages, also in my Etsy shop. Okay. We have blood family isn't always your real family. Fuck the fakes. Okay? Fuck the fakes. Because sometimes your spiritual family ends up being way better than your real family. I wonder if you guys can actually see that. But yeah, it's not always your real family. And maybe family ties is what also holds you back, or you feel like you can't grow with and it's too toxic. Then we have start making better choices with people, places, and things. You create your fucking reality. You create the life that you want to live, and the people around you can't influence that. I don't know why it's so blurry and not focusing. And then bottom of the deck, go read a book, pick up a new skill set, and learn something new. Technology isn't everything. And then what was the bottom of the deck right here? It said unplug. Sometimes you guys really need to fast or detach. Do something else. Do something worthy of your time. All right. Also in my Etsy shop, word of advice, bestie. We have pay attention to why people reach out to you, especially during this retrograde time. Actually look at things objectively. Like, look at to why people reach out to you. And be very protective with your energy, too. We have go on a me date. You'll never know what you'll discover. So try something new when you take yourself out on dates. And bottom of the deck, you can't change or save everyone, but you can inspire. So you can inspire and invoke change, but you can't change people. People are going to be in their own way, in some way, shape, or form. But your spiritual best friend is telling you you can't change anybody, but keep being you, because sometimes you being yourself can inspire people, and you know, you could be someone's idol, someone's hero, and you don't even know it. But you know, sometimes some people will never even tell you. All right. So let me see. What subject, which topic should I go to next? All right. We're going to go into the love aspect when it comes to this retrograde. What do you guys are needing to know when it comes to the love aspect? Secret admirers. So someone loves you from afar. Someone has deeper feelings than they're letting on. So someone that's been watching you guys, someone might admit some feelings to you. It could be a friend. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Bottom of the deck, freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So I feel like when it comes to your love situations, you guys are going to realize you have more freedom than you realize. Way more freedom. Let's see. But someone has some feelings for you that you don't know about, or someone's going to reveal. Someone's going to have strong love for you. Transitional love. You're attracting a relationship that serves a transitional role. Could be a perfect pastime. And look, shadow work. And shadow did come out. Where was it? In between here. So we have this relationship will trigger you to express your shadow side. There's much you can learn. So some of you guys that may be in relationships or situationships right now, you guys are going to be going through a lesson, but you know, it's going to put a death to old habits. So use this time to reflect. Bottom of the deck, both of you will want to be together, but you feel like the stars are working against you. Perhaps it's bad timing. Star-crossed lovers. So it might be wrong, right person, wrong time, but I feel like it's the right time to actually work on yourself. Alright, last one for love. Then we're going to get into your finances and for my entrepreneurs out there. Keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. I feel like maybe you guys might have options, or how you view love and relationships unconventional, or somebody might be moving. I sense moving or living with somebody. We have sword and rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. I feel like you're going to have more clarity on what it is that you want and you deserve. And then Phoenix again. So Phoenix here, Phoenix here. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. It might be somebody from the past that was right person, wrong time at the moment. And maybe you guys decided to be friends. Or maybe it's a friend that wants to come in and actually express themselves, but it's always felt like the wrong time. But somebody wants to come in and express love to you, but also your shadow side is needing some work and balance. Because some people can teach us, you know, help us be better, and it can work out for the long run. So people that trigger our shadow side, it doesn't mean they're not meant to be our end-all, be-all lovers. Because you should be with someone that makes you feel safe being triggered, and then you work through it. Because we're all going to get triggered. No one's perfect. Oh, wow. Whoa. Is this one down? All right. For finances for my collective. We have writers. Some of you guys may be writers. But we have stories matter. Your words have power to influence others. Find out how you can contribute. So again, your words, you guys really need to communicate and use your words. But even if the careers don't resonate, make sure you just follow the message. A career in social media management, book writing, content writing, or blogging could be for you. Use words and visualize it as you write them. Manifest more money into your life. So get into scripting. Then we have beware. Be prudent. Things are not what they seem. Careful who you talk to regarding money or business matters. Don't make any type of financial commitments right now. Make sure you look at everything for what it is, not what you want them to be. And then unstable. There have been a lot of ups and downs with your finances. Money coming in fast and going out as quickly. Fast changes regarding money or unexpected turn in finances. So make sure you guys have some money aside to prepare for the unexpected. And be careful with how you spend, for sure. All right, for my entrepreneurs. Prioritize, focus, narrow your focus, split energies lead to poor results. Prioritize your most important business tasks and get them done first. So time management is a thing for you guys. I feel like you guys want to tackle everything at once, but no, focus on one thing one day and be done with that part. It's just little stepping stones. Then we have believe. Say yes to new adventures. Say yes to believing in yourself and in your business vision. Move forward knowing that your success is assured. So you have to believe in your own vision and trust that success is already at the end of the tunnel. It is going to take some trials to get there, but that's why you keep persevering. And bottom of the deck, design. Maybe you guys are designers. Build a simple and elegant website that attracts buyers who love and engage with your brand. So it doesn't have to be super perfect. It's just got to be, you know, your brand has to be worth it. It sells for itself. And there's a lot that comes from simplicity. Simplicity could just gain a lot of abundance just by being, you know, not so complicated. And you can change things along the way, but keep it simple, keep it sweet, to the point, so people can easily buy whatever you're trying to sell. All right. Let's see what can potentially come your way and what you may need to watch out for, collective. All right, we have toil and labor. So you guys overwork yourselves, I feel. Like you work paycheck to paycheck, but make sure you are putting money to a side. Pathway. You do have new beginnings, a new horizon coming for you. Even if you don't see it, I know it seems like you want to give up, but Spirit is saying not to. You can take a break, but don't give up. And message. So you're going to get some kind of message, unexpected message. And again, maybe from somebody, a mature man, or someone's going to turn into a mature man or a mature woman. There is no gender, but you are going to get some kind of message and someone expressing themselves to you. All right. Lastly, we're going to use my karmic rewards. We're going to see what blessings are coming your way. All right, surrendering control. So I feel like you guys are going to build up a better relationship with the divine and have a better divine flow so things can play as it should. See, abundance. You guys are going to get abundance regardless. And then a glow up. So you guys are going to go through a big transformation through these realizations. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, you guys just really got to do some introspection with this Hermit, Virgo energy. And really just need to start communicating with your spirit guides and your spirit team. That's one of the main ways. And communicate with your highest self most of all, because that deck flew out like crazy. Four of Cups reverse, Cancer energy. That tells me that, of course, you've been ignoring something, but it's something that cannot be ignored any longer. So I feel like you're going to start opening up yourself to what you've been ignoring. And that's also the purpose of retrogrades. They start bringing more things to light so you can actually handle it more with ease and not go like up and down with it. Yeah, and as you do that introspection, you're going to come out a different person, a different man or woman. You're going to be more assertive, more bold, more confident. You're going to be more in your power with this Queen of Wands, Leo or Aries, Sag. And I feel like it's going to spark up the motivation to start whatever you need to start. And again, Page of Pentacles is also a messenger. So you guys are going to have a message come in. And you're going to be releasing things that's been heavy on your heart for a while. Capricorn energy. And Capricorn or Taurus, Virgo with this Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to start being more practical. Worried about the simple things. More simplistic here. Moving forward. And with trust. And I feel like as you get into this power, you're going to have a lot of haters. Don't be surprised. People are going to hate you for being yourself. But they don't know what it took for you to get this way. To get to this mentality. It was a lot of work. Hard work. But that's why you got to be careful. And be careful with who you talk to. Money matters with. Don't talk to everybody. And know when to detach. You don't owe people explanations. You can keep it real. You can keep it truthful. But keep in mind, you don't have to owe anybody explanations. And you don't have to make people understand that's already committed to misunderstanding you. And if they try to ask you to, to express yourself, but they just want to turn it around to make it feel like you're wrong when it feels right to you, don't worry about them. Don't engage with them. Their energy is only going to impact your abundance or really slow it down because you have abundance coming towards you anyway. But if you want to quicken the pace, quicken your pace. Don't tell everybody everything. Just let them be surprised. Let them be surprised. Because you're stepping into newness through this transformation. You just can't give up on it. But that's what I have for you guys. I will do a paid live after this on my TikTok. This will go on my YouTube here, this reading. But if you guys are wondering about a paid live for individuals, it's $5 a question, $10 a mini read. I have my Cash App and I have other payment options. But that'll be listed on that live on my TikTok. But thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. Keep your notification bells on. I'm going to get prepped up for the next reading for those wanting individuals or just little mini reads. So, love you guys. Take care. Remember, $5 a question, $10 a mini read. Make sure you choose what kind of mini read, whether it's love, money, or from spirit. And I'll see you in the next live in probably the next 20 minutes as I put these cards away. Love y'all.